Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video. How's everyone doing? Hopefully well. So, today's video is a Lloyd X Reader one-shot. Because, you know, me gotta love Lloyd Garmadon. Anyway, let's get started. Failed miserably at writing at insert ninja here X Reader. Well, wish me luck, it might not be a total fail after all. Everything was quiet as you meditated silently in your room. The only noise that could be heard was the wind blowing outside and the rattling of the creaky door leading out to your balcony. Even though the spring storm was raging on outside, as you were able to concentrate on your steady breathing alone, that is, till you heard a knock at the door leading to the balcony outside. Opening your eyes, you slowly got off of your bed and walked over to the door, muttering inaudible things under your breath as you reached over to open the door slightly, hoping you wouldn't be greeted by a downpour of water. As you opened the old wooden door, you peeked your head outside to spot a pair of emerald green eyes staring back at you. You nearly jumped in shock and clenched your heart, breathing heavily as you opened the door all the way. "Lloyd! Don't scare me like that!" you half screamed, letting the green ninja walk into your room. You and Lloyd have been dating for half a year, so about 3/4 of your stay with the ninja. He had always been a little kid, trying to cause trouble and find clever ways out of it. No matter how annoying you and the other ninjas found it, but no amount of witty remarks or stupid pranks could make you hate him. He was your self-appointed Prince Charming. Sorry, your name. I was out training when it started to rain, and I didn't bother using the front door, 'cause, you know, I'm too cool for that. He chuckled nervously, rubbing the back of his wet head. As you giggled slightly, noticing he was soaked to the skin and starting to shiver a bit. He must have been training for a long time in that rain before deciding to head back. "And you couldn't bother someone else this late at night," you said, moving some hair out of your face. Lloyd shifted his feet. As you could see his muscles ripple under his tight pressed clothes. "Everybody else is asleep. You're the only one who stays up late doing whatever you do." Lloyd playfully Lloyd playfully said, glaring at you with amusement. You giggled again, your face turning red as you blushed. "It's called meditation, stupid. It's a great way to calm one's body." Lloyd rolled his eyes. No wonder you're always tired in the morning. You don't sleep well enough, nickname. "While you're the one staying outside while there's a storm," you hissed. "Well, I've learned my lesson. I'm never going out to train my elemental skills during a thunderstorm again, because the fate of Ninjago doesn't rest on my shoulders or anything, and we never know when a new evil would pop up out of nowhere and say hi. But I'm going to wake everybody up if it means getting punched in the face. I've done that one too many times to the wrong superhuman strength guy." You obviously knew he was talking about Cole, the sturdy, rock-hard ninja of Earth, who was always annoyed by Lloyd's pranks and jokes. It wasn't uncommon for the ninja of Earth to throw a punch at the young the savior of Ninjago. Then I bet you wouldn't. Then I bet you don't want to wake them up now, do you? Lloyd gave you a playful nod, looking over at the door. Not if it means waking Kai up now. That would be awful. What about Cole? Take waking Kai up and multiply it by 100. As you snorted before breaking into laughter, blushing even redder now. In between breaths, you caught Lloyd staring at you, his face turning a bit red itself. You all right? You asked, blushing, brushing some of his damp hair out of the way. Yeah, I'm fine. It's just... He reached a hand forward and parted your hair color bangs out of the way. As you got a really beautiful eyes. My stuttering is coming out again. As you blush slightly, noticing him smile as you do so. You want me to fetch you some clothes? Yeah, you're gonna catch a cold. You whispered quietly, avoiding his gaze at your skin turned hot. Lloyd shook his head. I don't mind. It's not that chilly anymore. You smiled, blinking warmly at him before letting out a tired yawn. Well, you're welcome to sleep on the floor, Stormy, you chuckled, walking over to the closet and tossing him a pillow and some blankets. Aw, come on, don't I get to sleep on the bed? Lloyd whined jokingly, giving you his signature smirk. Nope, you said, hopping into your bed. You're so cruel, your name, he snapped, rolling his eyes playfully. You laughed before pulling the blankets over yourself. You could hear him set up a makeshift bed on the floor as you reached for the bedside lamp and turned off the lights. Good night, Lloyd, you said before yawning and closing your eyes. As you started to drift off into a peaceful slumber, the bed creaked under someone's weight, and you felt an arm wrap around you, pulling you in closer. Good night, your name. Lloyd, you disobedient little... A quiet snore cut you off as you blushed, sighing slightly before resting your head on his chest and closing your eyes. Good night, doofus. The early chatters of songbirds woke you up the next morning. Blinking open your eyes and remembering rebellious Lloyd had climbed into your bed. Had climbed into your bed and slept beside you, hugging you in his sleep protectively. As you looked up at him through drowsy eyes, smiling as he snored quietly, his chest rising and falling peacefully, as you put your head against and listened to his heartbeat. As you almost fell back to sleep, the noise lulling you into a dreamless slumber before a knock rapped the door to your room. You jumped a bit, nearly letting out a squeak. Hey, your name, breakfast. Don't worry, Zane's cooking. You heard Jay call from the other side of the door, making you smile slightly. You shifted a bit from your position, making Lloyd whine a bit as he hugged you tighter, making you blush. Lloyd, get up, you doofball. As you spoke, as you gently poked his side, trying to get him to wake up. You heard a low groan as the green ninja opened his eyes, blinking the sleep out of them. Huh? Get up, breakfast is ready. Lloyd yawned, stretched his arms, and letting you out of his grasp. Morning already? He said, cracking a few of his bones as he stretched. You nodded, sitting up and yawning before rubbing your tired eyes. At least your clothes are dry now, you said teasingly, looking over to Lloyd, who rolled his eyes and took the covers off. Whatever. You giggled before heading over to your closet, opening the door and looking for something to wear. Maybe your favorite color shirt and blue jeans? Lloyd suggested, making you jump a little. Why do you always have to be talking? You snapped, blushing beet red. Because if I had kept my trap shut, Jay wouldn't be able to keep his trap shut. Lloyd resorted amusement hint in his voice. You blushed even more before grabbing your favorite shirt and pair of jeans, along with your combat boots. As you walked back over to the bed, sitting down, and looked back at Lloyd, who was staring at you sheepishly. Do you mind? I'd like to get change in peace, as you shrieked, blushing harder and feeling your face turn hot. What, as you think I'll say something perverted? As Lloyd replied, shyly grinning. You don't say perverted things, but you definitely think them, you hissed, harshly putting the clothes against your pajamas as he rolled his eyes. Ah, nickname, you know me so well. As you half closed your eyes, one eyebrow raised as if mentally saying, really? Turn around, you commanded, making Lloyd blink in surprise. You really want me to turn around? Turn around and cover yourself in blankets, you repeated. Sternness hinted in your voice. Lloyd sighed before covering himself with the blankets on your bed. You then started to slip off your pajamas. As when you put on your jeans, you turned back to the bed, reaching for your shirt and coming face to face with Lloyd. Hey there, gorgeous, he purred. You screamed, hitting him hard in the head, causing him to fall backwards against the bed and rub it in pain. Ouch! Pervert! As you screeched, covering yourself with your shirt, blushing madly. As Lloyd broke into a laugh, making you blush even harder as you quickly slipped on your shirt and pouted, crossing your arms as he continued to laugh. You really have no dignity, do you? You hissed angrily. Nope, but trust me, Kai's worse. You do not want to date him, Lloyd said in between laughs. You rolled your eyes as you felt your face turn back to its normal colors. A steady silence fell over the room, making you feel awkward. I'm going to go get breakfast now, okay? Thanks. You made your way to the door and reached to open it. Hey, your name? You turned back to face Lloyd. He was still wrapped in the covers like a 7-year-old who refused to go to bed. We should do this again sometime, okay? You blushed again, trying not to show it. Sure, you flashed him a smile. I don't see why not. I am so very sorry for my stuttering in this. And me mispronouncing word after word because I don't know how to speak. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed either way, and thank you for watching.